Good afternoon, Eastern North Carolina. I'm meteorologist Russell James. Today, July 31st, we're about to get into the active part of hurricane season as we dive into August. And typically when we head closer towards the peak of hurricane season, we tend to look further out into the Atlantic for development of tropical systems. And typically we got a good hot spot there that could start flaring up there as we get towards around mid to late August or so. And we are tracking one system in particular that has a pretty good chance of developing here over the coming days. Good shower and thunderstorm content here from this system. Right now, the National Hurricane Center is still giving this a 0% chance, at least over the next 48 hours. But I have to say, over the next 7 days or so, it has a 60% chance, medium chance of developing within this hatched area. It can develop anywhere between the Bahamas or off the Carolina coastline, and even there are a few computer models that still try to suggest that this system could try at least to move into the Gulf of Mexico, but that window of opportunity is starting to decrease. Here's a further closer look at our tropical satellite imagery. One of the things you need for a tropical system: persistent showers and thunderstorms, and this tropical wave is starting to generate that, but there is a lack of organization. You don't have a well-defined center, and so until you have that, you're not really going to get much out of it. But it is still something worth watching, as an area of high pressure towards the north is going to help steer this system further back towards the north and the west, and as it does so, that's when we'll start seeing this system start to organize. And it's not going to be probably until Friday evening and going into Saturday where we'll have a better opportunity of understanding at least the dynamics of this system and where it could go. As of right now, a lot of the computer guidance suggests the storm will take more of an eastward track compared to a westward track here, and assuming that it could take that eastward track, then the question is, how close to the coast will it be? Will it just move right along the east coast, or will it just move out to sea and be mainly a fish storm? It really will depend on two factors: high pressure towards the east and the jet stream towards the west. A more southerly track, the jet stream will allow the system to move further out to sea. If that jet stream moves further off towards the north and just sits there, then the storm could easily move somewhere on shore. So it's just something worth watching here over the coming days, and we'll have the specifics on the strength and also the impact of the storm potentially as we head into the weekend. But for right now, the big story closer towards home is going to be the dangerous heat, as we do have first alert weather days going into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday due to temperatures reaching the low to middle 90s. Heat index values easily pushing 100 to 110 degrees, and we'll definitely be on the way there over the coming days. But for right now, temperatures closer to home: Goldsboro reporting 84 degrees, 86 in Greenville, 89 also in Swan Quarter, and 87 degrees in Edenton. Feels like temperatures into the low to middle 90s further inland. Feels closer to 103 there in Swan Quarter. Stumpy Point 105, that's what it feels like in Edenton. So it's a hot day certainly across a few locations, and we should get somewhere into the 90s this afternoon. 90 degrees around 1 o'clock, and then we'll have a southwesterly breeze remain persistent as we head into the afternoon and evening. Temperatures peaking around 92 degrees, and then temperatures steadily dropping down into the lower 80s. Can't rule out a brief shower or thunderstorm as we head into the evening hours. A sea breeze setting up along the coast can help to trigger those thunderstorms. Meanwhile, temperatures cooling down tonight into the low to middle 70s. Feels like temperatures hovering close towards 80 degrees, and then watch what happens as we go into Thursday. The furnace cranks up. We get up to 94 degrees. Feels like temperatures 105 to 110. Friday morning starting off in the upper 70s, and we do it all over again as we head later on into the afternoon. So here's a look at your 8-day forecast. A pair of 90-degree days certainly today, getting up into the mid 90s on Thursday, 94 degrees Thursday, 95 on Friday. Heat index values easily on Friday could be well in excess of 110 degrees, and in some cases as high as 115. Then we get into Saturday, heat index values drop to 102 to 107. Widespread showers and storms on Saturday. High temperatures into the upper 80s to around 90. Overnight temperatures into the mid to upper 70s.